other professional development programs available, leading technical teams. This is to curate the managers, the leaders in terms of leading and managing technical research teams. And we also have various communication courses, which is targeted for researchers and engineers in wireless communication domain to either build up the fundamental knowledge on a certain wireless communication topics, for example, 5G, 6G, or to enhance the existing understanding on the technologies. So for these courses, please feel free to reach out to our local partners in your region and to seek further information. All right, so I'd like to pause here for a while just to have a quick poll question, just to see whether you are interested to learn more about any of the IEEE resources, packages, and options. For example, the new journals and conferences, the ISSCC short courses and tutorials, new standards, ebooks, e-learnings, professional development courses, as well as the open access publishing options with our institution. So this is a pool question. It's a multiple choice question, and you can scroll up and down of your browser to make sure you go through all the options, and you can select multiple choices. All you have to do is select what you would like to know and submit. I think I will give you about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds to go through all these questions. This is an interactive session. You actually move your cursor to your screen. You can tick the box at the end of the each line, and you can submit. Yeah. We do see some participants coming in, participants' answers. All right, I'm trying to keep my time. I'll give you another 20 seconds. We do see some participants coming in, participants' answers. All right, let's continue. Next part, open access publishing has been the global trend in the past, I would say the past decade, and IEEE do offer a new open access publishing options for authors and at the institutional level as well. So we do encourage you to check out this option, and we will introduce we have been collaborating with institutions to bring in the open access publishing options for the institutions. So I'd like to pause here for the first portion, because the next portion I'm going to switch direction a little bit to dive everyone into IEEE Explore. We are happy to report that we are having a lot of enhancement and updates when it comes to platform features and functions. So that will be the focus in the second portion of my sharing. The first one we would like to highlight is that the research is not just about the document. We do have an image search function for all our IEL subscribers under the facets. So other than document, you can also choose the imaging search. What we have done is we extracted over 30 million images with the tagging, with the description of these images, and we indexed them, made it searchable through IEEE Explore. With a search, the system will be able to retrieve the most relevant images based on the search keywords, and each of these are directly referred and directly link to the original article where the image is being extracted from. Furthermore, it also provides a show in context link, which means by clicking on this link, it will bring you directly to the section where the image is being brought in, and you will be able to read the paragraph before and after the images. That is much more valuable when it comes to not just reading the images, but also understand where the image is coming from, especially when it comes to data analytics, including the analysis of the data, etc. So this is the part which talks about the context before and after the images. And furthermore, all our images are categorized by image types, for example, bar chart, pie chart, scatter graph, and etc. There's over 50 types of images that are available, and you can filter it by choosing the facets from the left-hand side and zoom in to the specific types of images you are looking for. This is very useful if you are looking for a certain sort of data originated images, for example, a pie chart or a bar chart that helps you to look into the images. When it comes to searching, when it comes to the individual articles, IEEE has been providing a function called more like this. For every article, the more like this function will be able to provide you related publications on the same or similar research topics. And we are now moving one step further. On the top of the page, we are also providing a new personalized feature, which is called recommended for you. We will provide a few articles based on the last 10 articles that you have viewed, as well as the search that you are currently doing. We will provide the recommended documents other than the search results. This recommended content is limited to the past 2 years of publications. So it ensures the latest references, the latest resources for our researchers when they are looking for proper references. When it comes to the journal's homepage, you might be noticed some updates and changes. For example, we have updated the more predominant display of key data. For example, the article processing charges, or the impact factors, the eigenfactor values, or the quantitative measures of the quality of the articles. And we have highlighted dedicated tabs for most popular publications, the recent issues, the latest updates, and improved navigations to the title history, as well as updated UIs, etc. Direct links for author information, for example, submitting the manuscript information for author, information for reviewers, as well as open access publishing options are also directly made available in the articles, in the journal's homepage. And for the ebooks, we have provided new formats other than PDF. Now we are providing the EPUB format available for our ebooks as well. This allows a better users' reading experiences when they are reading the ebooks on mobile devices, and the file will be able to adjust to the size of the device and optimizing the display, especially when it comes to equation functions, graph, and diagrams. Indexing has been improved for our ebooks as well. We are using natural language processing to extract and update the index terms for ebooks, making all those ebooks much more searchable via the global search in IEEE Explore. So these indexing terms has been discovered and made available. And this is applicable to all ebooks, including our previous titles, as well as the newly added ebook packages, which we shared just now. The labeling for standards has been improved as well. We have received feedback from researchers that sometimes it's very difficult to track whether this particular standard document is the latest version. So in that sense, making the versioning and labeling clearer becomes very important, and we have achieved it. We have indicated the status of this particular standard document, whether they are active, whether they have been, whether this is a red line standards, And of course, if you would like to access the previous versions, we are providing a direct link of the amendment histories as well as version histories, something like the version recording. So this is useful, especially if researchers would like to compare what is the development between the earlier version and this version. So what are the things they need to watch out when they are trying to improve on the designs, and etc. For article retractions, more clearer, more predominant link has also been included, and this displays on this is displayed for multiple article notices, and the original article, the original PDF, remains as extraction with an extraction notification, which explains the reasons of extractions as well. This was also feedback from our researchers before, in case they'd like to know what has happened to the research. Contested matrix has been updated. So right now, actually since February this year, IEEE has been reporting the counter 5.1 as the standard format for our usage statistics. This slide summarizes some of the key changes, and we have been working with our subscribers as well as users in delivering the COP5 standards for the usage statistics. IEEE's client services team covers a global service for all our customers across different time zones. In total, there's 12 of us. We are working together to deliver the services. So whichever region you are coming from, whichever country you are coming from, of course, we have our first line local partners through our dealers, which we work on a daily basis. If you need any training supports, for example, you'd like to know more about publishing with IEEE, the latest features and updates of IEEE Explore Digital Library, feel free to contact our team. We'll be able to assist you in real time. And this is the list of just some of the samples of the categories or trainings we are providing. For example, effective searching in IEEE Explore, getting published with IEEE, knowing more about IEEE standards, as well as career development, professional networking within IEEE, leveraging IEEE platforms. So for more information, feel free to contact us on these services. And this is a good time, again, just to check with you. Would you be interested in having a training, something like this, to share with the researchers, the students, and users from your organization only on the latest IEEE Explore features or the publications, authorship publications, open access, latest updates of the resources, how to effectively use IEEE Explore, etc. Again, this is an interactive survey. Feel free to select. I think in this case, it's a single choice. It's not a multiple choice, right? Just select yes or no. I think I'll give you maybe 20 seconds. This is a easier choice. And this pretty much concludes my second portion of the sharing, the second part. So we talk about the IEEE content update, the new journals, conferences, proceedings, short learning courses from ISSCC, as well as open access publishing, and of course, other professional development opportunities, certified AI, e-learning courses, mini MBA programs, etc. So that's the first portion. In the second portion, we talk about the features, enhancement, and development in IEEE Explore platform. We talk about the image searching, we talk about the new format for ebooks, enhanced journal pages, information for authors, and of course, the training support. The third part, which again, I'm sure a lot of us are waiting for this, which is AI. Yes, we're happy to report that there will be, and there is, a new AI-powered search function coming soon in IEEE Explore Digital Library. And that tool is called IEEE Explore AI Research Suite. The purpose for this, of course, is to accelerate the research and to gain the more insights, moving beyond the traditional keyword-based or Boolean operator-based searching and providing a more easily accessible searching experience for our users. It also allows users to easily discover articles and accelerate the understandings, because the tool does have a function, which I'm going to show you in a minute, to provide an AI overview of the key technologies based on trusted resources. The key benefit includes, number one, time saving. We have received a lot of feedbacks, especially for new users in IEEE Explore, which they have the struggle of learning how to construct a proper search statement. With this IEEE Explore AI search suite, that part becomes the history. All you need to do is just know what you want to ask, key in the search keywords, and we will be able to help you to, in the back end, of course, using the AI tools to help you to retrieve the latest updated resources. And talking about resources, we are leveraging on the trusted IEEE publications. As we have demonstrated earlier, our journals are well respected in terms of the quality. Our conferences are well attended by not only researchers, but also practicing engineers. So that is the base where this AI research is built up on. Comprehensive coverage is very important. We're also extending beyond the IEEE's trusted resources. We're also including some other selected STEM metadata from trusted publications, journals, and conferences, which are peer-reviewed articles. And all the results are verifiable. Whichever references, whichever results you are getting from the AI research suite, the references are provided with direct link to the actual articles where the information and knowledge is being extracted. And of course, the user interface is user-friendly, of course. And we are talking about the only AI search suite. So that is, we're talking about the comprehensive coverage, contents, relevancy. And I would like to provide a quick overview of the resource. This is how it looks like. Well, it's a simple search box, which is the way it's supposed to be. All you have to do is key in the questions. Just type in. You may notice that we have two options here. One is IEEE content only, which means you are only searching within IEEE Explore, or you can search IEEE and other STEM content, which is a curated, selected, trusted source of information. So let's have a quick demo, and this is where they can key in the questions, benefit of federated graph neural networks, why are non-federated. And once you key in the search, the first thing you'll get is an AI overview. And what you may notice that is different from other AI search tools is that it looks like a mini research papers. Why? Because there's citations. There's citation number 1, 2, number 3, number 4. And that is because the citations itself are provided. So if you look at the reference list, this is the citation. Immediately after your AI summary, that's the reference list. And all these hyperlinks will bring you to the actual document where your article is loaded. And if you are talking about IEEE publications, the direct PDF, the direct HTML will be loaded, allowing you to zoom into the full text of the references, and which will bring you to this page. And of course, you can also key in a much longer, more complicated, more complex search queries. They will still be able to extract keywords and still use the AI algorithm to do the searches. And not only that, at the individual article page, when you open a single document at the HTML format, you will realize that on the right-hand side, there's this function called reading length. What it does is it's like a mini AI searching within this article and highlight all the key technical terms that is described in this particular document. And every technical term has gone through another level of AI searching, and they will provide an explanation, an AI overview of this particular technology or this particular term. So every technical term, if you click on it, it provides another level AI overview, again, with references. So this makes, especially for readers who are new to these particular areas of research, sometimes when we open a paper, we realize there's too many jargons. It's kind of difficult to understand the whole paper, because I have to keep flipping to, last time I think it's Google or Wikipedia. Nowadays, you need to use, I think, AI tools to understand certain technologies. But now, with this reading length, you don't have to do that. All your reading experience is on the same page. Any technical terms you are not familiar, move your mouse over it. You will be able to get a direct in-page AI overview on this particular term in 0 seconds. Pretty much is available, right? So some of the feedback we are receiving from our customers, for example, initially there might be questions and they have been trying different kind of tools, but they realize that IEEE AI tools is quite good, quite useful. And the AI overview and the AI summaries especially is quite useful, especially when exploring a new topic or new research terms. So these are some other feedbacks, just to go through them. And the expanded language on the prompt, which is talking about the AI explanation at the individual article level, the key terms, this is actually quite useful for us to understand and describe what's happening. And of course, the AI summary is quickly and becoming an essential. It helps to provide an overview, especially if you're exploring to a certain perspective. We are offering the beta test for our subscribers. So again, this is another quick view. Quick poll. Would you like to have an survey? Would you like be interested in testing it out through a trial or beta in this IEEE Explore AI Search Suite, AI Research Suite? Again, I think your choice makes a difference. If you're interested, we'll be able to follow up with you to see how we can assist you in terms of testing it out. It's a pool. You can select your options on the screen, yes or no, to see whether you want to participate in this testing. All right. I think I'll give you another 15 seconds. Right, so that is the third portion of my sharing, which we talk about the latest upcoming AI research suite. We talk about two main options, two main portions of it. The first part is in terms of the searching. The AI research suite is able to allow you to, using natural language to perform the searches, which provide a good AI overview of the search results with references, which is very important because hallucination and noise has been becoming a huge problem in artificial intelligence. But if you are using the ones from IEEE Explore, there's no such issue. We're only searching trusted resources, and every piece of information is referenced with proper citations. The second part, we are talking about at the individual article level. The reading length helps us to understand the key terminologies, technical terms, which is like a mini AI overview for each of the technologies, each of the technical terms, which is actually quite useful. And that comes to the end of my sharing today. We still have about 10 minutes for Q&A. So please feel free to key in any questions in the chat box, so in the Q&A box, and we will go through them together, especially some of the important ones. Allow me some time to go through the Q&As because I'm doing it all by myself. Okay. I think there is one question coming from our friends from Australia, interested in is there any possibility of IEEE journal, whether it's hybrid or GOAT, being covered in open access agreement so that APC can be covered for our researchers? That's a very good question. Our area manager will definitely get in touch with you to explain to you about more details, because for core, it's at a consortium level agreement as of now. So I think there's some discussions on that. Our area manager will definitely contact with you for more details on that. So do bear with us. We will definitely get in touch with you. The video recordings, yes, they will be shared and made available to our researchers, to all the participants. You will receive, in fact, after the session, you will receive an email with the video recordings. There's one question about the AI-generated summaries from AI search. Allow me to bring back to this particular page. I'm assuming you're referring to this portion. If I do a search, right, I key in the search terms, this is the AI summary. So the question is, can you turn off the AI-generated summary from the AI search so that it only retrieves relevant papers without the summary? Oh, the AI summary, in fact, is not everything. I think given the space here, I'm not able to show you the full screen. And I would strongly encourage you to participate in our testing for the AI tools. In fact, in the search result page, after you have keyed in your key terms, your search phrases, and you will be able to get this AI summary. But this AI summary is only on the top of the whole page. If you scroll the page a little bit further, you will still get the full list of search results. They can be ranked by relevance, sort by relevance, the newest, most cited, the same as what you are seeing currently in IEEE Explore. You know, we get the search result list and different sorting options. So that part is not gone. It is just at the lower part of the page, while on the top part, you are having this AI overview. So it's not going to affect the whole search result. It doesn't mean that you only get an AI summary, you don't get anything else. In fact, you will get much more because now with the AI enhancement, in terms of the relevancy, in terms of the sorting option, they are much more optimized. Right. I hope that answers the question. Okay. The next question. Let me see how. This is a longer question. For transparency and reproducibility in researches and search reporting, does it say which standard database or content in addition to IEEE is searching across? Yes. So if you're interested, we can share with you a list of the dedicated sources. These are selected sources with trusted information, and all the papers we are bringing, they are all peer-reviewed publications. It's not random paper. The next question, can you share with us about the support OA journals with institutions? Sure. IEEE has been working with institutions to let me bring in this slide. Has been working with institutions to provide at the institutional level an open access publishing agreement, which means you will get something like a package that saves individual researchers article processing charge. So instead of individual authors paying separately for each article processing charge for open access publishing, at the institutional level, you will get a discount for everyone that is coming from your institution. The discount is much, much better. It actually saves a lot of your fundings when it comes to publishing. So thank you so much for this question. I think our researcher, our local partners, as well as our area managers will be in touch with you to provide you more information. And you can also refer to the website, which is open.ieee.org to find out more information about open access publishing as well. All right, I hope that provides more information on this. Right. The next question. Will the AI tool be free of charge on top of the current subscription to IEL? That's a good question. I think currently we are still working out the options. We will get the area managers and our local partners to contact with you on this. But our humble suggestion is if you're interested, we can work together with you to have a test or beta trial on this, just for you to try it out to see whether it works. And of course, we'll work together to see whether it suits your needs at the moment. There's another question, is AI search feature, which journals, in the AI search feature, which journals are included in other STEM content? I think we answered about that. There's a list of references, so there's a list of resources where the cited journals, the cited papers are coming from, which we will provide in further details. There's one question, given this external content is added to AI search suite, can Explore users search across both the external content and IEEE Explore content? That's a very good question. So if I can bring you to the AI functions here, so let me come back to the screen. In the search box, there is a searching options. So if you look at it, on the right-hand side, there are two options. One is IEEE content only. The second one is IEEE and other STEM content. So for researchers, for users, if I select the first one, I'll be only searching IEEE content. And if I select the second one, I will be searching IEEE and non-IEEE, which means other STEM content together simultaneously at the same time. So you don't need to repeat the searches. You mentioned the AI search output has no hallucination and noise. Can you confirm this is 100% accurate? For if you are searching IEEE within IEEE Explore, within the IEEE Research Navigator, because what we are searching is based on the content that is coming from IEEE. So the source we are referring to, they are all peer-reviewed publications. And of course, if you are selecting the IEEE and other STEM content, they are also peer-reviewed as well. Okay. There's one question about open access. How many partners we now have the open access agreement? That's a very good question. If you go to open.ieee.org, we have a page which lists down all the institutions globally that has the institutional access, institutional agreement with us. From there, you can see, I would say, over a few hundreds of university logos across the whole world, from Europe, from US, as well as from Asia Pacific as well. There's a very good question, does IEEE cover medical science as well? Very good question. My answer is, I would encourage you to just open IEEE Explore.ieee.org, which is the IEEE Explore homepage. And there's a global search box. In that search box, you will be able to perform the searches. So if I can find a screenshot of the IEEE Explore, which I hope I can find it for you now. This is a very small screenshot, but you get the idea, right? There's the global search box. All you have to do is key in the keyword you are searching for. Just key in. Of course, if you key in medicine, there will be a lot of them. Try to be a little bit specific. Let's say cardiology, right? Diabetes, things like that. You will be amazed that IEEE has a lot of publications on those subjects as well. So that's why I always share with our researchers and students, multidisciplinary research is the norm now. IEEE Explore is not just about engineering, technology, no, it's about almost everything. So just make use of the platform. Our catalog is open. You will be able to find references, resources, publications. And of course, we also welcome our authors to submit your paper to IEEE Explore, to journals and conferences. choose IEEE journal and conferences as a venue to publish and broadcast your research. All right, I think I pretty much covered almost all the questions. For some of the questions, our area managers and local partners will definitely get in touch with you to provide further information. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking your time to join today's sharing. I know it's a lot of information, but not to worry. The slides are available, the recordings are available. Feel free to share it with your colleagues, your students, and your researchers within your organizations. And if you need any dedicated sharing sessions like this for your organizations, feel free to reach out to us. The whole IEEE client services team is available. Our email is training@ieee.org. It's a very simple email, training@ieee.org. We will be happy to provide a dedicated session such as this, and we will be able to customize and curate the content according to your advice and your needs. Once again, thank you so much for your time, and I wish everyone a great week ahead. And for our students and researchers, learning and research is never easy. All the best to your studies and all the best to your research. Thank you. Bye-bye.